rapping for myself and my family. There's no way that this is real, man, it can't be.
What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Modify Your Life podcast, where I am your host, Anthony Lopez, also known as Heavy to Modified. And today, this shit is gonna hit home because I'm fired up right now. All right, I'm fired up because I was talking with Francine after we shot our last podcast, and she brought up the incident that kind of happened, and I kind of just forgot about what happened during last weekend at the bodybuilding show. And I'm not going to be getting names. I'm not going to be giving the Instagrams. I know who the person is. I found them on social media, but I'm not going to make a big deal because I'm not going to give anyone some free clout. But it did give me an idea and a topic to talk about this because this has all happened to us before, and we've all felt this way. And I really, I can't really say I'm disappointed in myself in how I acted. I felt that it was valid, right? And I want to talk about this. So we were at the bodybuilding show this week. We're at Summer Shredding 2023. It was an amazing experience. We had fun. We've been talking about a lot of the podcast. It's new to us, exciting. But what I haven't talked about is the incident that happened at Summer Shredding where I almost had to fight someone. So I was in this, let me paint you a picture. And it's so crazy how things work out, right? I was chilling. We were supposed to be on stage again at 4 p.m, and I didn't get on stage until ended up being about 8 p.m. Right, so we're back there. This is around like 5 or 6 o'clock, and I was back there chilling. And I was supposed to be trying to get some sleep. My mom and Francine brought me a neck pillow, a blanket. Like I've been up since 4 a.m. I got my spray tan at 5 a.m. And I go up there and I'm like, you know what? I had one of my clients, Marcos, there. I had my mom. My mom surprised me. My brother was there. His girlfriend was there. Francine was there. Big John was up there chilling in the upstands. And so I was like, you know what? I'm going to go up there. Like, I'm here. I might as well go and support and watch these women, the transformations. So I go up there and chill, and I'm sitting down, right? And I overhear a conversation, someone on the phone behind me, and they're saying, oh yeah, right now, we're on the top bleacher right now. Right now, these fat girls are on stage. And I heard it clearly. This is not a guess. This is not, did he really just say that? No, he just said that. And I let it slide because people are going to be ignorant no matter where you go. And at the end of the day, I can't sit here and fight everyone's battle. I can't beat up everyone. So I didn't say anything. And then on the conversation, continuing the conversation, he was talking to the person next to him, and he was saying that, oh yeah, this is not a real bodybuilding show. These fat people are taking over. He's all, look at him, ew. I was like, what? And then, me being me, I'm on prep. I'm had about 300 milligrams or milliliters of water, because that's what my coach had allowed me for the day. And I snapped. I got pissed. And I took it so personal because, like, do you know how difficult it is for someone to get on stage, let alone before they get on stage to lose 1, 2, 3, 400 pounds? Like, it is fucking hard. And that's why this person is a stand, because you don't have the balls in order to step up on stage. And I'm not saying you have to lose weight in order to get on stage. I'm talking about you don't have the balls to get on stage, right? So I turn around and I check him. I was like, yo, what did you say? And he was like, I didn't say anything. I'm like, no, repeat that. Like, what did you say? And he's like, oh, well, I didn't mean it like that. I was like, well, then if you didn't mean it like that, then what did you say? Like, say it again, repeat it. And he would not repeat it. And I was so mad to the point where I really had to contemplate if I was going to punch this dude out. Now, obviously, I have a brand to represent. I'm there and to step on stage to represent myself and so many other people that put in the work to lose weight and to be comfortable in their skin and to show it off to the world what's possible. And that all went through my head in this like literally 17-second, situation. But that's what just led me to get to just create this podcast is that, people fucking suck. Right? And people are going to hate on you no matter what you do. The best looking person, the ugliest person, the fattest person, the skinniest person, they're always going to find a reason to hate on you and to say something. But notice that the people that are going to say something about you, the people that are going to judge you, whether you're in a gym or on a stage in a transformation section, doesn't matter where you're at. The people that most likely are hating on you are the people that are not doing better than you. And you know how I know that is because when I go to the gym the next day, I see this guy working with some kind of supplement company, taking these photos, build, doesn't have the same muscle mass as me, right? Checked his Instagram out, ain't really pulling the numbers like I'm pulling. So therefore, why would his opinion matter? But at the same time, just because we know that their opinion shouldn't matter doesn't mean that shit doesn't hurt. And doesn't mean that it doesn't hurt our feelings when people judge us or look at us and have something to say about our loose skin, our stretch marks, our teeth, or whatever it is. But I want you to like understand and hear this. those people are miserable, right? Do you walk into a drug I can't even speak right now. Do you walk into a drug oh my gosh, rehab? Do you walk into a drug rehab and look at everyone and laugh at them for working on themselves, for making them for them becoming better, for them wanting to kick an addiction? You know what I mean? And that's where you have to look at these people that are doing it. And I know what this leads into is so many people's biggest fears of stepping inside the gym because of other people's judgment. But you can't worry about their judgment. You cannot give a fuck a rat's ass about what someone says about you, how you look, how you freaking your teeth, how your face, how you're born, your ethnicity, your color, your shape, your size. The only opinion that needs to matter about you is you. Right? And we live in this social media world where we look at only people that are posting up these highlights about themselves, only posting up how they look on their best photo. You take 100 photos. I know because I do this. You take 100 photos and you pick 3 that you look the best and you look the buff and you have the most vascular, and you take those photos with you, and that's what they post, the highlight reel, right? They take this stuff that they have like their lavish lifestyle and then this and that, but you don't post your credit score. Right? So we're sitting here, we're so scared of other people's opinions and judgment ourselves when 9 times out of 10, the person that's passing judgment on us, or judging us or making fun of us, doesn't have a pot to piss in their self and is probably more insecure than you. That kid had to be so damn insecure that he went to a bodybuilding show and decided to call these women fat on stage that actually were not even fat anymore. If you want to think about it, they're on a transformation stage for a reason. Some of these girls were looking like complete freaking trophies. Shout out to all them. I got to meet some amazing ass people, amazing ass women, amazing ass people that day. But that person had to be miserable, right? Because who is going to pass judgment on someone that put in so much effort to break so many bad habits, to break years of probably feeling so depressed and alone and just like they messed up so much, and then just go ahead and just run your mouth and talk crap on them loud as hell? And he didn't know that I was there for the transformation section. I let him know who I was. I gave him my Instagram. I hope maybe one day he sends me a DM and apologize for being a dumbass. But at the end of the day, those are the people that we're scared of judging, the people that are probably the most miserable, that have the most problems, the most insecurities, more insecurities than us fat people. And like I look at it now and like those are the people that I was so scared of. Those are the ones where I would go somewhere and I'll pull my shirt down to make sure my belly wasn't showing, right? Or those are the people that I try to walk around and so go straight to the seats to go sit down so people don't see that I'm overweight. Like I live my whole life like that. And I'm telling you right now, fuck those people. This is coming from someone that was over 600 pounds, suicidal, depressed, thought that I was so far gone that I no longer should be on this planet. And I'll tell you right now, I do not give a shit what anyone has to say about me, and you could feel the same. Because you are going to work on yourself. If you're listening to this podcast, you are here to work on yourself, right? If you're in the gym right now, you are working on yourself. It doesn't matter your shape, your race, your size. No one's opinion is more relevant than yours. And how you look at yourself and how you feel about yourself and what you're willing to do to put in the work to become the best version of yourself is all that matters. And while you're in the middle of the process of working on yourself and becoming the best version of yourself, people will have something to say while you're starting. They'll have something to say when you're in the middle. They'll want to celebrate you when you win. Because there's hundreds and hundreds of comments and hundreds of DMs I've received over the last X amount of years I've been doing this weight loss stuff where people have some horrible shit to say. And to this day, I go back to some of those messed up comments in my first viral video and I say, hey, I'm doing good now. Thank you. I'm petty. But their opinions are so irrelevant. And what you're doing right now is you're focusing on these people's opinions that really have the most problems, the most mental problems in their own damn head, and they have the most battles they have to deal with, and you shouldn't be worrying about them, right? You need to get out there and you need to become the best version of yourself and understand that people are going to judge you every single day, and you cannot control that. But you can control how you look at yourself. You control waking up every single day knowing that you are going to look in the mirror and say, I'm never going to look like this again. There always going to be that 1 or 2% of the world that are just going to be complete dickwads. And unfortunately, we need those people in the world because not everyone could be great, good people, right? If you believe in good, you believe in bad. And that's just how it is. But for you not to get out there, become the best version of yourself because you're scared of other people's criticism you are literally holding yourself back from being the best version of yourself, the best mom, the best dad, the best brother, the best son, the best uncle, the best cousin, the best human being possible because you're scared to get out there and be criticized by people that don't have a pot to piss in. And I'm telling you right now, from someone that's lived his life, whole entire life, trying to appease and satisfy people, make sure that they like me, make sure they didn't call me fat, make sure they didn't notice I was fat. So I did everything to make sure they stayed my friend and they liked me, they want to be around me. That shit got me nowhere because I was trying to impress the wrong people. I was trying to impress the wrong fucking people when I should have been trying to impress myself. I should have tried to be who Anthony Lopez really wanted to be, what Anthony Lopez really wanted to say, except for I changed my wording and changed how I act and I changed my responses because I wanted that person to continue to like me so they'd be my friend. And it got me nowhere. It got me lost. It got me trying to become a person who I wasn't. You're listening to someone right now speaking with confidence because I am happy with myself, which leads me into another thing I want to talk about. People that are genuinely happy with yourself are not going to have time to hate on you. When I was at that bodybuilding show, when I saw these transformations, not even transformations, when I was on stage and I got beat by 55 or 5 other people, 10 other people on stage, whatever it was, I was genuinely happy for every single one of them because I know how much hard work it takes to get on stage and do something, let alone lose weight. I am happy with myself. When I wake up in the morning, I am genuinely happy with my life and what I get to do. So doesn't that speak volumes? When I was overweight, unhappy, and depressed, I would hate on other people because I was miserable. Misery loves company. I am not misery anymore. I am genuinely happy with myself because I focus on myself and looking at myself in the mirror and creating the person who I really want to see, the person who Anthony Lopez really should have been, but I kept on pushing my best version of myself away because of my lack of discipline, consistency, and wanting to become better and actually taking action to become better. So when you sit here and you listen to this story, don't be like, well, that's why I'm never going to do a bodybuilding show, because I'm telling you right now, those people are everywhere. But we need to focus on ourselves, on our health, and becoming the best version of ourselves every single day, day in, day out, no matter what anyone says. I don't care if your mom and your dad make fun of you. Get out there and become better. I don't care if your wife thinks you're a fucking loser. Get out there and become better. It doesn't matter their opinion. I don't care how close they are. The only opinion that is going to matter, no matter what you are, how old you are, what you're trying to do in life, is going to be yourself. When you wake up, are you happy? Are you proud of the work that you put in? Are you proud of the thing that's looking back at you in the mirror? Are you proud of the job that you have? Are you proud of the money that's in your bank account? Are you proud of how you look? Are you proud of your pants size? Are you proud of what you've accomplished yet? If the answer is no, then you need to get out there and impress yourself. You need to get out there and double down on yourself and become the best version of yourself day in, day out. Now, I know it sounds so difficult to do, especially for someone that's just starting a weight loss journey and is so scared of other criticism. And I know this took years for me to have this confidence to sit here and talk about a situation that really fucking pissed me off. I have not gotten in a fight in a very long time. I was ready to go. There's a lot of other words that I did say that I'm not going to repeat on here, but just know it didn't go as smoothly as I'm making it sound right now. But at the same time, I took it personal because I have been made fun of my whole entire life. I have been trying to satisfy people my whole entire life. And not until I started building respect for myself and who I was as a person did I realize that that's not the person I wanted to be anymore. I don't need to try to make this person like me, either rock with me, support me, have faith in me and my success and what I'm going to become, or I don't need you around me. And the quicker you learn that you do not need people around you that don't support you, don't uplift you, don't pour into your cup as much as you pour into them, the quicker you're going to be an even more successful person because you're going to surround yourself around people who are going to uplift you. And when I say uplift you, I'm not talking about both smoke up your ass and tell you you're skinny when you're not. I'm talking about people that really want to help you win and see you win and vice versa. You're going to bring value to this person as they're going to bring value to you. That is who you want to be. Those are the people you want to press. Those are people you want to surround yourself with, to have in your circle. Those are the people that you want to lean on to when times get rough. Those are the people that you want to lean on you when the times get rough. But the faster you get rid of the extra luggage, the things that's actually holding you back. And when I say holding you back, I'm saying you're allowing to hold you back. You're keeping that around because you want them to like you so much. Once you get rid of the extra luggage, you start taking accountability and action on becoming who you really want to be and stop becoming who other people want you to be, is when you're actually going to live life. When you're actually going to be that person that you always would dream of and would not take action or didn't have faith that you could get there one day. You don't give up when shit gets difficult, and you keep fighting to be the best version of yourself, to get the job that you want, get the raise that you want, build the brand, the business, the lifestyle, whatever it is that you're willing to do or that you need to do, you're going to get it done. But you're never going to get any of this stuff done that I talked about if you're focused on others' people's opinion and judgment. And that's it. People are going to be assholes. I don't care who you are or what you look like. People are going to have something to say about you. You could have 1 million followers, $1 million, the best looking face, the best looking body, and people are still going to find something to hate on you because at the end of the day, they are just pouring into you what gets poured into them by themselves. And that's that they know that they don't have the willpower, the discipline, the consistency to be the best version of yourself. So it pisses them off when they see people up on stage becoming, or if not, the best version of themselves. Why? Because misery loves company. So for you not to get out there and work on yourself because you're scared of other people's opinion, you're really just holding yourself back.
All this happened for myself and my family. There's no way that this is real, man, it can't be.